Welcome to Art of the Drink. My name is Anthony Caparelli. And we, unfortunately, are at our last week with Carlin. I know. Thank you. Did you have a good time?
I had a wonderful time.
All right, well, we are going to wrap up with another really, really classic drink that I'm making once again by viewer request. Several people have emailed me. They've wanted to see this drink for a long time. This is called a Singapore Sling. It's a great drink to do for Art of the Drink because it's one of those drinks that the recipe that's out there that most people get when they order a Singapore Sling doesn't always have a lot to do with the original recipe. And we've actually lost the original recipe. The Singapore Sling was actually invented around 1910. There's a little bit of debate in the Raffles Hotel in Singapore. And the original recipe was passed down verbally. They actually have a recipe printed there, but it's the result of like several bartenders remembering kind of how it used to be made and all that stuff. But that is the recipe that we're going to do here for you. If you haven't had a real Singapore Sling with this recipe, go ahead and try one of these. Okay, it's a tremendously popular drink. You can get it at just about any bar that you walk into. The bartender should be able to make it. But go ahead and see if they make it like this. So it's always in a tall glass, and I'm going to go ahead and start by filling this glass with ice. And the base ingredient of this drink is gin, so I'm going to put 1.25 ounces of gin in there. And then I'm going to put a 1/2 ounce of cherry brandy, and this is one of the things that most people leave out. I'm going to put a 1/2 ounce of cherry brandy, about 1/4 ounce of triple sec, just a little bit, and then 1/4 ounce of Benedictine, which is another thing that most people leave out. And Benedictine is actually an herb liqueur with a cognac base. I'm going to put a 1/4 ounce, and it's just in there to kind of give it just a suggestion of Benedictine flavor. But it really needs to be in there in order to taste like an authentic Singapore Sling. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is take a lime, and I want the juice of 1/2 a lime in there. So I'm just going to roll it out real quick and just juice 1/2 a lime. Now you can use sweetened lime juice, but I don't recommend it. I like fresh juice whenever you can use it. So just juice that lime in there real nice. And then the main mixer in this drink is pineapple juice. So I'm going to put a couple ounces of pineapple juice in there. And then just about 2 dashes of bitters, and that just cuts the sweetness. And I'm going to shake it now. And I don't want to overshake this drink. I don't want this to be real frothy. Just want to mix the ingredients, chill them down a little bit, and aerate it just a bit. And the last thing that I'm going to do is take some grenadine and just drizzle the grenadine over the top. Now, you can add the grenadine before you shake it, but I like to do it after, especially with fruit drinks, because you get this terrific cascading effect through the drink. And the garnish on this is what we call a flag in the industry, and that is a slice of orange and a cherry, and I just thread the cherry through the orange slice, and I set the whole thing right on the rim, and I top it off with a straw. Okay, and that is a Singapore Sling. Ready to give that a try?
Absolutely.
Each week, our Art of the Drink video podcast prize package will consist of a Maker's Mark apron, a copy of my Art of the Drink Volume 1 Bar Essentials DVD, and a limited edition version of That Special Touch, a Maker's Mark cookbook not available in stores. Good. Nice tall glass and a big scoop of ice in the glass. Good, good. Right to the top. Beautiful. So, first thing, 1.25 ounces of gin. Good. 1/2 ounce of cherry brandy. Perfect. About 1/4 ounce of triple sec for a little citrus flavor. And 1/4 ounce of Benedictine. Beautiful. Squeeze our lime. Nice. Get all the juice out of there. A couple ounces of pineapple juice. And about 2 dashes of bitters. Nice. Good job. Give that a couple quick shakes. Good, and now I want you to just lightly drizzle that grenadine over the top.
This is my favorite part.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And our garnish is a flag. You've been wanting to use maraschino cherries all month, haven't you? You told me.
Actually, I've been wanting to eat them all month.
All right. Good, 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 good. Right in there.
Hey, this is harder than it looks.
I know. Most things are behind the bar. Good. And straw.
Right.
And we always want to present on a cocktail napkin. Perfect. I think they look better up here.
I would have to agree.
Thank you so much. I had a
Thank
great
you.
time working with you. Salud.
It's so pretty.
Sexy, sexy. Keep it moving. Time is money. That just sounded good.
Gotta do that again. Totally forgot an ingredient.
Mine's prettier than yours.
And I'm going to take the cherry and thread it through the orange slice. Oops. Feel like Kilroy.
If you ever wished you could tend bar, then we invite you to experience Art of the Drink. Art of the Drink is an easy and fun how-to bartending DVD.
Who wants to make a margarita?
Join professional bar instructor and bar chef Anthony Caparelli and learn the ins and outs of bartending from both sides of the bar. Examine each of the best-selling types of liquor. Learn bar speak and how to order drinks like a pro. And master all the techniques you need to make today's most popular mixed drinks. As an added bonus, Art of the Drink includes more than 50 drink recipes, shopping lists, and advice on how to set up a bar at home, and a comprehensive course on how to create the perfect martini. So if you want to host better parties, entertain colleagues and clients, or just make drinks like your favorite bartender, you can with Art of the Drink.